Biggest mistakes made by salespeople. Let's get right into it. If you are in sales, I know you have done these, probably all of them. Even myself, I've done all of them. So let's talk about them. Let's break it down. Biggest mistakes. Somebody asked me this, so I just wanted to make a video. I talked to that person, but getting right into it. So one of the biggest mistakes, no matter what sales industry you're in, when someone misses an appointment, so many times just natural instinct is, when would you like to reschedule? Think about this from a standpoint of you're both here equal playing grounds, meaning from a power standpoint. If you're like, when can you do it? That basically takes them up, you down. So from a power standpoint, you're making yourself feel very low of the totem pole, just not important. And let's just look at it this way. Let's just say you miss a doctor's appointment. Can you just be like, hey, I'll do it at this date? They're like, no, we have other appointments. We have to work around that. That's probably the best analogy that I can give you. Very, very nice restaurant, hard to get into. You miss your reservation. I want to come back Friday at 2 o'clock. I can't do that. Absolutely not. They'd get you in at 2 because they're not busy, but should have said like 7:30. No, we're booked out. So get away from doing that. You need to have a powerful expression. Today, I'm booked up the rest of the day. Tomorrow, I've got 2 appointments. I can probably fit you in if I cut this other one a little bit short. Let's do this. Take control. Let's do this. Tomorrow at 2:15. Does that work for you? That's how it needs to go. So when you're just try it, I promise you it'll work it out. Next thing is pipeline. So many times people go into work every day, every sales industry with no appointments, nothing going on. That is not a good feeling, because if you have one appointment and they cancel, you're like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's not a good feeling. And you're thinking, getting appointments, that's hard. No, it's not. That's why you do income producing activities pretty much all day, every day while you're at work. And if you do that, your appointments are going to just go through the roof. And just say someone cancels. All of your eggs are not in one basket. Therefore, if someone cancels, you're like, good, I got more time to spend with these other people. Good, I've got more time to prospect. Don't take it personal. Don't let it hurt you from doing other income-producing activities. If someone cancels, that's why you need to have a full pipeline so it doesn't mentally bring you down. Now, next thing, and I see this and hear this so much, every industry, you just drop price so quickly. Why? From a salesperson standpoint, we are paid, most of us are paid on commission. And if you just drop every single time you have a little adversity, they're going to keep giving you more adversity. They're going to be like, well, every time I talk to him on the phone, the price gets cheaper. No, absolutely not. You need to build value every single time. You need to have a direction. Let's just say you get a customer, you're talking on it, they tell you no. Don't just go for the price drop. Figuring out why they need this product, you should have already figured out before now, but and what problem are you solving for these individuals? Do not just go in and just drop your price, drop your price, drop your price. If you can't get a yes, drop the price. No, fight. You fight for your money. Fight for your, we got a new baby rabbit. If you can see him over there, my daughters, we went to the fair and left with a rabbit. But so please, what does it take? That's what so many people, what does it take to get you to say yes right now? Let's meet in the middle. Let's split the difference. No, I understand we all have to negotiate at certain points, but this is meant for people that just say that right out of the gate. Fight for a little bit. I remember in the car business, sometimes a salesperson would go out there and they would come right back. They said, no, we'll spend a little bit more time with them. Ask better questions. Get to know the person. It's more like you give some, you get some. And if you ever have to price drop, if we do this, I'm going to need a 5-star review. I'm going to need to get a perfect survey. So you don't just drop just to drop. You're like, if I do this for you, you got to do this for me. That is huge because it kind of keeps you on an equal standpoint. Very, very big. And this is something as well, and this is more geared towards new salespeople or people that are in ruts, and that is believe in yourself. You might have never sold what you're selling right now, but you need to have a deep belief in yourself that you are the expert, that you know what you're talking about. It's very important that you believe in the product that you're selling. You need to have the utmost confidence that the product is amazing, you're amazing. Even if you don't have belief, you need to psych yourself up and do some homework, do some research to give yourself, be prepared. Rick Pitino, the 5 P's, proper preparation prevents poor performance. And then also this next thing, and so many people don't do this in sales, and that's follow up. You can't just say, I'm following up with you. Did you talk to your wife? I'm just following up. Did you make a decision? If they would have made a decision and the wife would have said, they would have already called you. So follow up often and early. You need to have a direction of where you're going to go when you call, but you need to follow up often and early is what I always was told and was taught, and that's what I teach. Meaning like you call back the next day. Thank you so much for coming by yesterday. It was an absolute pleasure. Something I forgot to tell you, and then you tell them something new. Calling back in another 2 or 3 days after that. Hey, John, Brent Lovell, super excited I was able to get you on the phone. I've got something that you're absolutely going to love. And then you say something else. You got to have a direction for your phone call. You wait too long, they're going to buy somewhere else. So these are mistakes made by all salespeople. Sometimes we want easy deals and we just drop price. I know this video brought a ton of value. Believe in yourself because I do, and God bless.